Today we will be exploring taxes and their importance. This video is brought to you by Project Bright Beginnings. Let's start off by asking, what even are taxes? Some people think that taxes are just an extra cost that stores make profit off of, but actually there's something completely different. Taxes are a portion of people's money that they pay to the government, so that the government can pay for things like roads and schools. This shows just how important taxes truly are. If it weren't for taxes, we would not have roads or schools. Take, for example, in this scenario, people are not required to pay taxes or contribute to any government funding. Without this money, the government is not able to support the society and its needs, including things that we use every day like roads. Rowan here is sad because he can't take his car to work since there are no roads. Alright, next let's look at the different types of taxes. There are many types of taxes, but in this video we're only looking at the more general three. Let's start with sales tax. Sales taxes are a portion of the money you pay when you buy things. This money goes towards the government funds like we just talked about. A couple examples of items that have sales taxes are dollhouses and Legos. Next up is income tax. Pause the video to see if you know what that means. Income taxes are money that people and businesses have to pay to the government based on how much money they earn. When you work or make money, a portion of it goes to the government to help pay for things like schools, roads, and other services. The government uses income taxes to support and improve the area. Did you get it right? So in this example, some of Juan's earnings actually goes to the government and this money is known as income tax. Now let's talk about property tax. This can best be defined as a recurring fee imposed by local governments on houses or property owners, based on the values of their properties. To look at an example, let's take this house. If this was $10 and the $1 of it was taxed, the $1 is known as the property tax. Now, what if this house was $100? That would mean that the tax is higher to make it an equal contribution to the shared fund. This means that people with houses and properties that are more expensive also have to pay more in property tax. Now, who exactly is taxed? Anyone who is earning an income is required to pay taxes. Remember that this is important because we have to have fair and square contributions to the government funds. Alright, that being said, let's look at how tax is calculated. Taxes are calculated through percentages. But what are percentages? In the context of taxes, let's think about it like a pie. Out of the whole pie, a slice is taken out and put in a pile. This pile is the government pooled funding. The bigger the pie, the bigger the slice, proportionately. Alright, so now that we have a brief understanding of how taxes are calculated, let's move on to panel. Panel is something I use to help me remember all of the important aspects of taxes. The P stands for Pocket Money Saver, which is the government. This analogy shows that taxes are like a portion of your pocket money that goes to the government so that they can do important things with it. The A stands for Accordingly, which represents how taxes are collected. Taxes are collected according to how much someone earns. This ensures that taxes are collected on a fair and square basis. The N stands for Needs. In the context of taxes, these words represent what the purpose of taxes are and how the community relies on it. The E stands for Everybody Contributes, and as you probably already know, because this should be a review, everybody is in charge of paying their own taxes and contributing to the government pooled fund. The L stands for Learn and Understand, and this is to represent the importance in learning your way around taxes and not making poor mistakes that could harm you financially. Project Bright Beginnings cannot stress enough how important panel is to understanding taxes, and I hope you learned something new today. Thanks for watching.